Hi, I'm Dr. Trevor Ferguson.
Hi, and I'm Dr. Jason Mulder. We own Adjusted4Life Wellness Center, and we've been using the Thrive platform for about 3 months now, and we've had a lot of success with it, and we want to just take a minute to share with you some of those successes. One of the biggest successes that I've really enjoyed about the Thrive platform is the ability that we've had to keep in touch with our patients. I've noticed that as patients come into the clinic, they feel that nice warm feeling, they feel excited, they're engaged, they're ready to change their lives. But a lot of time after they leave the clinic, they start to lose that, and people start hitting them with all types of information as they get home. And what I really like about the email campaigns is it's a way that we can keep them engaged even when they're at home and keep us fresh on their mind. So not only are they wanting to come back, but whenever their friends are talking about the clinic, it makes them think about telling their friends more frequently as well.
Another thing that I really liked a lot is the fact that they do get text messages and emails on appointment reminders. A lot of patients, they get busy, they have lives and they forget, and at the end of the day, they have an appointment at 4 o'clock, it slips their mind. With the Thrive system, that doesn't happen. And it doesn't mean everyone comes in every time on their appointment, but they'll at least call us and say, hey, I'm running late, I'm not going to be able to make it, so it gives us a heads up.
Gives us a heads up and keeps them in touch. One of the other things that we talked about was how we can actually send out big bursts of emails to all of our old patients that we haven't seen forever. And that for us so far has been the absolute most productive. We've had a lot of production since then that has made it well worth the time and the expense. But that initial burst was worth its weight in gold. It actually activated some old patients of Trevor's, actually.
Yeah, we sent out quite a few emails to patients that we hadn't seen for at least 6 months, and we had a patient that brought his wife in, and she signed up for a very long plan, actually a year treatment plan, that we would have never seen her in her office had it not been for the email campaigns to reactivate old patients.
Yeah, and so between that and the several other people that we have come in and signed up for wellness plans and other things, from that as well as some of the later emails that have been sent out, we've collected well over $10,000 just from the first 3 months of having the program, which has paid for more than a year of it in itself.
One of the other interesting things is that some of the staff members were slightly hesitant about putting together a new system. We're always changing, always looking for the next best thing, and wanted something that would help us hold our staff accountable to do the things that we ask them to do, to make sure that we get phone numbers for patients on their first visit so we can do a doctor's first call to check in on them. We wanted to make sure that if they didn't show up to their appointments that they were getting a phone call asking them, hey, we missed you, where have you been, let's get you rescheduled. All that stuff got taken care of through Thrive system, through their platform, and we don't have to worry about it. We know that it's going to get done, and the staff doesn't have to do any extra work.
One of the neatest stories that I want to share about the program is that one of the owners of the program is actually a patient of ours. And it was really neat that he actually was going through our systems as he was creating systems, as he was actually creating the Thrive program. And what was really neat is that he was in pain when he first came into us, had some back pain, and signed up for the program and stuck with us for about 4 or 5 months. And by the end of that 4 or 5 months, of course, like most people, he was out of pain. And so as we went to present to him a program for the rest of the year, he said, well, I don't think I'm really going to do that. I'm going to do a maintenance program and just kind of feel things out for a while. But what was really neat is that at the same time that happened, about a week after that last visit with us, some of the back pain started to return, as it does when you aren't taking care of things or don't get it all the way well. And he actually decided to open up one of the emails because he's in that long-term nurturing campaign. He read the email, and we've tried to time them appropriately with when people think certain things. And he opened up that email, and what was amazing is it was the exact words that he needed to hear to know that he made the wrong choice and that he needs to come back in and sign up. And so he came back in, was ready to sign up, really neat story, and actually was ready to pay $3,900 to sign up for the rest of the year. And so the system not only works on the average person, but it actually works on the person creating it, on one of the people creating it. So that was absolutely quite fabulous in my mind. Love it. One of the things I just want to leave you with is that I want you to know that Thrive as a company is willing to bend over backwards for you. They have worked with us in every level, everything that they could do to absolutely perfect this program. They are not a company that's, and I will put my own name on this, will not just try to suck money out of you for a short period of time. They are working to build relationships for you for now and for the long term. And so their passion is to make sure the system is working for you, and they will do what they need to, and they have for us. They've bent over backwards in every different direction we can imagine to make sure that the program is the best thing for our office, for our clientele, and for the setting that we have created in our office.
Yeah, I know that it will work for any office, and I know that any system that implements the Thrive platform will get the same results that we got.
Absolutely. One other thing that it's really done for us is it's really helped us to be aware of our patients that we've lost. One of the most powerful things for me is the dashboard, the ability to actually analyze where the funnels in our office are. So patient funnels often come from when they contact you to when they schedule an appointment, when they schedule a consultation to the exam, or the exam to the report of findings, and then so on and so forth. After their 10th visit, sometimes they just don't show up again. And what I love about this is it keeps us constantly in touch with all of those patients, because there's every one of us, every chiropractor out there knows that there's going to be a time when you think, yeah, I'm going to remember all my patients, or my front desk will, and we keep in touch with them. But all of a sudden, that one patient that you haven't seen for 3 months pops back in your head, and you're thinking, oh, where have they been? And what's beautiful about this system is actually is going to keep you and your staff engaged. It's going to send emails to the staff and text to you at the appropriate times for you to actually make a phone call to that patient if they haven't been in for a certain period of time, if they canceled the appointment and didn't show up for 3 or 4 days. It's going to let you know that you can give them a call and just make sure everything's all right and get them back on the schedule. It's going to let the staff do that in certain circumstances, and then other ones that are a little more intimate, we want to make sure the doctors are calling in. So you can structure that for your clinic. But I tell you, that is one of the most powerful things for me, is knowing that nobody is getting lost. Because I can't count how many times we've thought about, and having business partners, we still do it. Still think 6 months down the road, we're talking about, oh, where is so-and-so? And this way we always know where they're at, because we have checklists, we have sheets that we can track everything. And not only that, but I'm getting a text on my phone on the way home telling me, hey, call so-and-so, make sure that she's doing okay. And it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they really thought of everything. I mean, there's not much left that I think they can improve. I mean, they're going to probably surprise us again. One of the things I didn't expect with the system that has been probably the most exciting thing for me is the end of the day reports. And there might be a better name for it, but all I know is I get an email at the end of the day that talks about how many patients we saw, what they did in the office, how many new patients, how many consults, if we did a report of findings, who signed up for what, how much money we made, and it's right there at my fingertips. As I'm pulling into my driveway, it pops up and lets me know how the day went. And I didn't expect that. I didn't know it was coming, and it's just been a great surprise to see that they track all that stuff. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to ask my office manager. It's there on my phone, in my email when I want to see it at the end of every day.
Absolutely. Comes with my highest recommendations. Thank you, and I hope you guys take care.